Hi everyone, this is the Focus Spender, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the Acorns Investment App. But first, if you're new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe. My channel is all about getting out of debt, staying out of debt, organizing your personal finances, and increasing your net worth. If you would like to follow me on social media, you can follow me at Focus Spender on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can also find me on my website, www.focusspender.com, where I have different budget tools for you to use to help you get your financial life in order. Just click on the link called Budget Tool. I'll also leave a link to it in the description box below. Now let's get started. Like I said, I'm going to be giving a review of the Acorn Investing app. And the Acorn app is a robo-investor app. So basically, if you have watched any of my videos, or if you watched my video on Betterment, it's similar to that, where you tell Acorn your financial goals. So when you sign up for the app, it asks you a bunch of questions. It asks you about your age and your risk tolerance, when you want to retire, things to that nature. And then it tries to figure out what plan works best for you. So based on my age and all of the things that I told it, it put me in the moderate plan. So it's an even mix of stocks and bonds. In terms of pricing, the app has 3 different tiers: $1 a month, $2 a month, or $3 a month. So for $1 a month, you are put into the Acorn Core, where you're just doing the regular taxable investments. If you do the $2 plan, it's Acorn Core plus Later. And the Later is for their retirement account, so you can open an IRA with Acorn. And the third one is Acorn Core, Later, and Spend, and the Spend is for the checking account. So for me, all I did was Acorn Core, nothing else. The way the program works mainly, or their primary focus, is a thing called roundups. And think of it like Capital One, not Capital One, Bank of America and other banks do this, where anytime you shop, it will round up your purchase to the nearest dollar and put the difference into your savings account. So this does the same thing, but instead of putting into your savings account, it puts it directly into your investment account with them. So if you shop and you spend $5.50, it will put 50 cents into your investment account and add it to your investment portfolio and invest that money. Another thing that it does to help you invest is that you can do recurring deposits. You can say, I would like to invest $5 a day, $5 a week, $5 a month, whatever denomination on whatever frequency. And you can also do one-time investments, like every so often you put $50 into your investment account. You can do that as well. They also have a thing they call Found Money, where when you go on their app or their website, you can do online shopping. So let's say you shop at Banana Republic, you make a purchase, it'll take 3% of, or whatever percent that company offers, and puts it directly into your investment account. So that extra money gets invested as well. So Acorn Spend is their checking account. I'm not sure if it's completely rolled out, but you can get a debit card account with them as well. Now let me give you a quick tour of the app. When you log into the account, you can see at the top, they have 3 categories: past, present, and potential. And so past is basically a summary of how much you've invested so far. You can see that I've invested $145.13. So far, I've made $2.15. And it shows you a summary of exactly what you did. So starting in March, I invested $20 per week. In the week of March 25th, I had a roundup of $513. But then after that, for some reason, the roundup function with my bank stopped working. So then I just stopped doing the roundup and I just did the recurring investment. I got a couple of cents in dividends, not too much. And then I have more of my recurring investment, and you can see my $1 fee because I just have the basic account. If you look at present, you can see that you can click on my investment. I did $145, like I said, plus the $215. So my total value is $147.28, which is a gain of 1.48%. Not a lot, obviously. If you click on the core, you can see that I have the moderate plan. Based on my age, I guess that's what they assumed that I would be best suited for me. I do have the roundup setting on, but I only have my debit card linked and it's not working for some reason. And then I have my recurring transaction, which is $20 every Monday. And then if you go back and you go to potential, you will see that I can change. It gives me a projection of how my account is doing. If I continue doing $20 a week with all their functions, by the age of 78, I would have $228,000. If I change my potential, I can see, like, if I just did a couple more dollars every single week, how much money I would have. $100 a week would get me to almost $900,000 by the time I hit 78 years old. If you go back to the present section and you click on Earn Found Money, this is where you can do shopping. So it has all of the vendors that they are linked with. And let's say you want to buy something from Amazon, you can get 3% of your purchase towards your investment account. So I think that's something that's really cool. So basically, you can get money just from investing in nothing and doing nothing else. Nothing else has to happen, and you'll have money going towards your investment accounts. I would suggest Acorn to a new investor, someone that's young. You have to be 18 years old or older. So someone that's like, a college student, or someone that is really new to investing and is absolutely clueless. I feel like this is a great way to get your foot in the door. They have a whole section in their app that gives you financial articles so you can learn more about finances and investing. So I think it's a great tool for someone that's really new and just really wants to get their feet wet, because it does all the work for you and it gives you so many different ways to invest. So a lot of times people are turned off by investing because they think that you have to have a lot of money to invest, when that is absolutely not the case. But there are apps or services where there is a huge barrier to entry, like, E-Trade, for example, where every time you buy a share in a company, it's like a $10 per trade or something like that. So this really breaks down that barrier to entry, where you may say, I don't have $20 a month or $20 a week to invest. But, every time I shop, maybe it's just going to put 40 cents, it's going to put 25 cents, and that money is going to add up over time. And before you know it, you have an investment account. So I really think it's good for someone like that who just really wants to get their feet wet. And in terms of whether or not I would recommend it, I would recommend Acorn app, but only for certain people. So like I said, for that newbie investor who does not know much about investing and who, just needs to get their feet into the door, this is absolutely perfect for you. It really takes the confusion out of it. But I think for someone who's a little bit more seasoned and understands a lot more about investing, there's so many different more robust apps that you have a lot more control over what you're doing that I would suggest before I would suggest Acorn. So that's a yes and no. It just really depends on who you are and where you are in your investing journey as to whether or not I would suggest this app for you. If you do want to try Acorn app, I do have a link below in the description box for you to give the account a try. I think you might get $5 for signing up, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me. Just check out the link and you'll see what the offer is. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, be sure to click like, share it with your friends, leave a comment below. Let me know if you have tried the Acorn app and whether or not you liked it, how did it work for you, what your investment is like, if you're going to continue using it, all of that stuff. I just really want to know. Thanks. Bye-bye.